You are a very naughty boy. You are a very naughty boy.
Yes, judging by that little clip, you have been a very naughty boy, you little ARK players, what you've been doing with your lives. There's a bunch of code of conduct changes happening. They're reiterating what you can't and cannot do on the official servers, or in general, whether it be around the forums, whether it be in-game. I'm guessing it's pretty much the similar sort of stuff. Why are they doing this? I've got a few thoughts about it, so we'll be talking about that. But that is what's part of the ARK news today, and of course, maybe the unexpected or the expected news that the TLC 2 update for Xbox One and PS4 is delayed. It's not going to be coming out until next week. For fuck's sake, ARK. For fuck's sake, WILDCARD. You had one job. Put an update out on PC. Fine, take a few weeks to get it sorted and come to Xbox and PS4. Tell us some decent dates. I was only praising them last week for saying that it's good to see they're not putting specific dates on stuff anymore. They're putting like a week-long date because it saves off any problems or issues. But if you're going to do that, get the update done in that week. It's not coming to the 23rd. I won't leave it to the end. I'm waffle on. So if that's all you're here for, there you go. Piss off. I've told you. It's not coming to the 23rd. We're also going to be talking about the Ascension problem that's wiping out people's characters still, and it's still something that's just going on. Like, should it be going on at this stage? I don't know. I'm going to have a bit of a whinge. We're going to have a bit of a moan, but hopefully we're going to be doing it in a funny way. So, naughty boys, naughty girls. Who is the naughty boy? Naughty boy for us for cheating, or is it naughty boy for ARK and allowing us to cheat? That's the question. That's the more important question. A few weeks ago, one of the people that work for WILDCARD suggested that the best way to play ARK was on a private rented server, not official servers, due to the amount of griefing, the amount of cheaters, the amount of people that just make everyone's lives a misery on official servers. Now, I called bullshit on that time. I was pretty pissed off because I think that's a terrible way to look upon your own game. You should be striving to make your game as playable as possible, and you should not be bowing down or admitting that there is problems like that you just won't accept that you can fix or get sorted. So the idea was that they put it on the blame of DDoSers. And you know what? DDoSing is high. It's very high with ARK. ARK is a popular game. 12 million, 13 million players. It's going to have more than the average amount of people trying to ruin it. Because there's these little sweaty little teenagers sitting in their bedrooms, not in friends, thinking about getting that AR, and then just deciding that's what they're going to do. They're going to hack. No, to be fair, hackers and exploiters aren't like that at all. They're proper like shit little bags. You'd run up against them, you just like smack them in the face. Anyway, that's another thing. Sorry, I'm getting carried away. I've had a lot of caffeine today. I've got a bit of a cold. I've had a few tablets, so buckle up, enjoy the ride. Yeah, hacking and exploiting. They're basically making it severe. If you do this type of stuff, you're going to get kicked off more. Now, they're not really changes. This isn't nothing new. The terms and conditions have always been there like this, and any of these things have always been available for you to be kicked if you do it. I think what they're just doing is trying to reiterate. So maybe they watched my video. Maybe they saw that the 20,000 people that watched it and quite a lot of likes and comments saying, yep, it's true. Official needs to be looked at, it needs more work. Maybe that's the reason they're reiterating, and I can't knock them. At least they're trying. If they're saying this is going to be a reiteration of what we're going to do, if you cheat, if you piss about, we're going to get rid of you. Great stuff. You know, at least they're doing something more. Alongside that does come a new mechanic as well. I don't slate them just for the fun of it. I'm only having a bit of a laugh this morning because I've had too much caffeine. But there is an incident report page, and when you go onto this one, it's brand new apparently. It's not handled in the same way as the other stuff, so I'm not talking about just tickets for like your dinosaur getting stuck, or you know, someone's painted your dinosaur and you can't get the soap to work. I don't know, some bullshit. But these are for serious problems. Now currently it's only on PC, it's not on Xbox, it's not on PS4. But if it's a real serious offence to do with hacking, cheating, griefing, exploiting, you can go here and mark out this report, and it is a different report. It's not the same as a normal ticket. So go ahead and absolutely do this. If you know there are douchebags using aimbots on your servers, if you know they're rolling back the servers constantly, if they're duping, glitching, whatever they're doing, go ahead and do it. I'm not going to go through all of these things. We're going to just talk a little bit. I'm going to go over it briefly. Because a couple of things I didn't realise. So Quetzal boxes, apparently you shouldn't be doing that too much. You can build stuff around your creatures that can have platforms. You can protect them. You can put a few walls downwards and stuff like that, but they must be able to take some sort of damage somewhere. You know, the tiniest little bit of a tail sticking out, as long as you get an arrow in there, you know, get an arrow in there, then maybe that's okay. They've said they'll look at it case by case. But if you are building these huge tanks where you can't do any damage to the creature, that's a no-no. You're going to get your butt kicked. So that's probably a good thing, because let's face it, we want a fair fight in official servers, don't you? You want something to be fair. And then usual other stuff, hack-related chat, get banned. Griefing, you can get, you know, moderate warnings, could possibly lead to banning. Spawn blocking is still a huge thing. You just got to be careful about what they're doing, what you're doing. You know, if you accidentally built a base on a spawn point, it's probably going to be okay. But if they find your tribe name all over the map and you've built just the most shittiest 3x3 thatch boxes, just blocking spaces, then that will be a problem or an issue. Blocking as well in PvE, specifically anyone in their bases, which is all good. It's all good stuff. This isn't new. This has all been there, but I think they're just laying it out again in a better way and making it more public. So hopefully I'm helping them make this more public, because they probably need this at the start of the game. They probably need one of them tick boxes. You know, when you start a new game, one of the big companies, it's always got them terms and conditions and you abide to it, blah, 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 blah. They maybe need to do that. That's what they need to do. A big section about offensive chat, offensive comments, harassing, stalking, threatening, absolutely 100%. Anyone's doing that kind of shit, you report them. You know, just go ahead and do it. Put it in chat, take screenshots, do it, go and report them. Now, again, this is only PC. It's like, I'd say a big chunk of people that act like that are on Xbox and PS4, because they're so sad they can't afford a PC, but they can afford a console just to be horrible to people. So come on, Wildcard, fix up. If you're going to put something in place, put it across all of your platforms, not just the one platform that, you know, doesn't actually have the most people who have bought the game. Because Xbox and PS4, there's more players. There's more players that have bought the game on Xbox and PS4 than there is on Steam. Trust me, trust me. But there you go. So lots of stuff there. I will leave the link. Go and check it out for yourself. I'll leave the link so you can report stuff as well if it's on PC. Xbox and PS4, you just have to do the same shizzle you've always done. You go to this forum website and you can actually find the support page. And I will just highlight that as well, just in case anyone hasn't actually ever done it. Oh, there we go. There we go. For a minute there, I was about to go nuts. I thought they'd like totally removed the other way of doing it and just left Xbox and PS4 like in the lurch. So yeah, you click on support, you go to up here, it says submit a request, make sure you're signed in, and then go ahead and choose whatever the problem is, whatever the issue is, and you'll be able to do that. If you're on console, if you're still on console, you go ahead and report anyone that's cheating, abusing, doing stuff like that. Do that method still until you hear different from me, until we get some sort of a system in place for Xbox and the PS4 as well. I will maintain they need to do more. It is not just down to griefers that there's problems with the servers. It's down to the core mechanics of the game. It's down to the way they've coded it. That's the problems. I would say about 60-50% of the problems arise from that, not just cheaters, because it's just very easy to crash Ark. It's very easy. It's very easy to roll it back. You know, you don't have to be a genius to go ahead and look it up or do it yourself, and that's something that they need to fix, whatever way it is, even if it was a drastic measure, you know, to keep the benefits for everyone so that no cheaters were getting around. That's probably the most important thing. I think people will take or handle certain things not being able to work the way they used to if it meant that people couldn't cheat as easily. So think on, Wildcard, come on. I know you think the game's dying because you're stopping all the community crunch stuff, you're not uploading people's stuff anymore, the devs have been silent. I kid you not, I'm a bit worried about the devs. I think they may have been kidnapped. I think the overseer has come down and taken them away. On a regular basis, I stalk the Ark devs like on a daily. You know, I'm checking out what they're up to, any replies, looking for some news to give you guys, looking for something interesting to talk about. And man, everyone is really quiet. Now, I've done a video a few weeks ago telling you guys I think they're working on something else. I don't think they're working just on DLC. It does not take a studio that has been doing so many different things in the last 3 years all this time just to be working on one bit of DLC. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. So they're working on something. I'll watch the next Game Expo, watch the big one, watch there's something be announced by WILDCARD, a brand new game that they're working on, or they've been helping develop, or it's going to be something. I'm really feeling it's going to be a Battle Royale game. I really do believe it. So hopefully I'm right, and it's not just going to be DLC. I mean, if it was, even better. It meant that they're really working hard on the DLC. The last one to see off Ark. No more DLC after this. It's going to be the last one for the Ark Survival Evolved 1. And hopefully they're putting it in a really good spot. They've been talking slightly, saying there's going to be mechanics we've never seen. I'm going to be working, well, I have worked already on a video letting you guys know what I want from Extinction. So stay tuned for that video. Give me loads of feedback on it when it actually gets published. But they've just been silent. Apart from Jade, apart from the guy that does the servers, who's just mostly tweeting that he's live streaming, there is nothing going on. The devs aren't talking, they're silent. Like, I mean abnormally silent. They haven't been this quiet since crunch time, just before the launch of Ark Survival Evolved. And even then they were still getting into stuff. But every developer, you know, you can go back a week, 2 weeks, a month, and some of them haven't been talking. So I'm worried, you know, maybe we need to do a search party. Maybe we need to do like one of these posts that says, have you seen these art devs? Please, you know, report them as found if you find them. So yeah, let me know if you know any more information. If you agree or disagree, put it in the comment section down below. And pretty much that is it. Ascension, that's it. I was going to quickly go over Ascension. Now, it's had this note on the top of the forums for ages. If you're going to do an Ascension in the boss, and it says here just PC, but I know for a fact on Xbox and PS4 you still have the same problem. Open up a terminal or tribute before you ascend. Apparently it stops you losing your character. Now, I have mentioned this before a while ago, but it's been there a while now. It's been there a few months, I swear it has. I know it just says they're 2nd or the 4th. Yeah, 2nd, that's the 2nd, because them Americans do it the stupid way. We're having the month first, not the date. So it's been there since February. That's 2 months. They haven't sorted the problem out. So Jade has responded. Someone posted this in Reddit, saying that there's a problem with it still. When are we going to get fixed for it? And he said they're still looking into it. Unfortunately, it's a complicated one, but it is a priority for the team. So if you're going to ascend, make sure you open up a terminal first, randomly. Just place something in it and exit out, and then go and do an ascension. Hopefully it'll mean you won't lose your character. It is disappointing that 9 months on, that is something that's happening for the game that's meant to be complete. So big shout out to Hoodie007, James Bond wannabe, for coming up with that little bit of a comment that got Jade to respond. So there we go. I'm knackered. I'm probably going to have a big cold and flu. So if you don't hear from me in the next few days, I'm snuggled underneath a duvet, begging for people to bring me chicken soup and rub my back with Vicks or Vapor Rub. So yeah, maybe not. I'm going to keep my videos like this though. I like this. I like this style. No more just reading all her cues and just being like, the patch notes are coming. Yeah, this is great stuff. It's the biggest update since the last update. We're not going to be doing that anymore. I mean, I've never really done that too much, but I like the idea of just really talking to you on real talk, yeah? Real talk. Keep up the real talk. So if you like this, don't like it, let me know in the comment section down below, and we'll see it. And if you got quite aroused by that intro, I will leave the link in Discord. So if you want to see the rest of it, because it goes on for about 20 minutes of her just telling you you're a naughty boy, come and join Discord and I'll pop it there. I'm Jay Plays Games. I'll see you ratbags very soon for another Ark Survival Evolved news video. Loads coming up eventually. I've got cinematics coming out galore. I've got loads of stuff working on. I'm going to be taking a look at all the new creatures. I've got a new way I want to do it. Something unique, something different. That's what I want to do with my content. If I'm going to do Ark, I've got to do it unique. I've got to be real. So that's what to expect. And I'll see you ratbags very soon.
You are a very naughty boy.